Hello, welcome back. Yes, this is yet another part of my shenanigans or crypto mining project. You're probably wondering what this is for. These are two pieces of metal that I purchased from Home Depot. And I am going to build a custom rack for my single board computer mining project. More to come on this, and when the magic of video editing, you'll probably see something that will be hopefully functional. Well, so far so good. Who knew my previous welding experience decades ago would come in handy for crypto? Anyway, yeah, my welds are atrocious, but that's because my equipment is atrocious. Anyway, be back. One step closer. So, I thought originally that I was going to have 4 fans on this, but it turns out that this last little spot here is not quite big enough for a 4th fan. I think I'll be alright with 3. Anyway, once I get these spaced out the way I want them to, I'll drill some holes so that I can mount them properly. And this little bit of clearance is actually not an accident. I did that so that I could route these cords underneath and then off to one side or the other, depending on how I have this set up. Anyway, I'm almost done with the basic construction of it. I'll need to figure out ears so that I can go into my rack, and hopefully by the next video I'll have figured that out and might be able to see how this works. Anyway, next time. So I've got my ears welded on, and I have it sitting in my rack. Definitely need to find a way to bolt this in. These little pieces of angle do not match these little guys up here. So that is another problem. It'll be a problem for another day. I'm obviously not going to be shooting this in one day, but it'll most likely end up being one video. So all of this, right? Why am I doing this? Well, I take this fan here, I'll figure out a way to bolt that in. I may zip tie this. And if we take these little guys, and I already got a little stack of them, right? And I'll probably put some wood down here, because finding a piece of Lexan that long is actually very expensive. It'd be less expensive to take a cheap piece of wood and cut it to length and lay it down where I can bolt this guy on. Anyway, I should be able to stack these 6 or 5 high, and then I'll just keep stacking them all the way along here. Anyway, that's what all of this is about. So hopefully in the next segment of this video I'll have that set up and we'll at least have a better idea of what we're dealing with. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Alright, bye. So we've made some progress here. As you can see, my fan array is moving. I have my single board computers mounted, fan controller mounted, plugged in. Made some custom Cat6 cables. Yes, I know how to do that. It's crazy. And if you look back here, all of the power for these devices and the fans are coming off of this box right here. So this converts 120 AC to 5 volts DC. That goes into a fusible link. Yes, that's automotive. And then that goes into this step-up converter. This will convert 5 volts DC to 12 volts. That goes through these little wires I ran all the way around, all the way through this hole, and then back into here. Alright, plugs into this thing. All my fans are plugged into there. And sadly the RGB is not working. Yeah, my hash rate will suffer. But I think I'll live. Anyway, the rest of this, you probably can't see it very well, but there are little plugs. It actually comes equipped with these plugs. This thing here, temperature sensor. I'm not sure how well it will work, but we'll see. But these little plugs here came with the unit. Yes, I cut the ends off. I'm a butcher, I'm a savage. I connected it to this thicker wire, which is actually comes off of this spool. And it's pretty good stuff. I got it pretty cheap on Amazon. I don't really need the green ground wire, so I cut that off. And that goes back up into this block here. Does not go through here, but it connects to this link right here, which is also going to another fusible link. Anyway, sorry I couldn't give a more detailed SBS on this. And maybe if I build another one of these and refine the process, and I get better video equipment, I'll be able to show that. I'll probably at some point come up with a video on how to make these guys mine, if I'm sure somebody's interested if you're watching this far, but it won't happen today because my internet is down. If we look over here, no lights, no lights. That's because the modem is completely dead. Yes, I've tried multiple times to reboot it and no success. Anyway, that's all for this video. It's probably very chopped up and garbled, but it is what it is. Until the next one. Later.